welcome to another YouTube video. Sorry that we didn't record one for a while. I kind of got lazy because I wasn't doing well in chem. Today, as you could tell by the entrance, we're doing Ace Combat 6 because everybody was telling me, oh, we've done COD, we've seen so many LPs for COD, do something that we've most likely never seen before. So, Ace Combat, I'm going to shut up for the opening sequence and all of the, cutscenes. I'm not thinking too clearly tonight. But anyway, I just wanted to do something because I haven't done something forever. Alright, so, come on, cutscene. Oh yeah, I've already beaten this game so many times it's not even funny. Oh well, here's the cutscene.
I am unable to think. I am empty.
They took out King's Bridge! Air Defense Command has ordered an evacuation. You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. You've got to be nuts! Listen! The plan is to withdraw, meet up with all remaining forces from each area. All stricken team members assemble for takeoff. For the glory of our country, then regroup for a counterattack.
You have to leave now. As far away from here as you can. They're coming from the sky.
Nimbus launch. Go side to all forces. We must implement an emergency reformation. Garuda team, thought you could use some cover. What's this? Missiles? Let's do this, Garuda 1! Use everything you've got.
Hello to all American Air Force pilots.
Ready yet? Hurry, time's running out. Attack request, roger.
I don't know a whole lot about war,
Go side, there's some interference.
but there's something I need to tell you.
Broken through their line of defense. All planes, we're going to take back Grace Maria today.
So, here we are at the beginning of the game. Waiting for it to let me press start. There we go. Create a new file just for you. Alright. Let's kick this shit. Of course I want the autosave. Yes, I own damn near every plane and thing to download. Load all my crap. Please wait. You've downloaded so much shit, it's not even funny. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because somebody said that they wanted to see something that they'd never seen before, so I suggested Ace Combat. Easy or normal? Well, I think I'll go easy, just so that way it's faster. Normal flying because novice is for noobs who haven't played the earlier ones. Oh yes, I could have done Ace Combat 4 and 5, but I decided to do this one first because it has the best graphics. Here's a cutscene, so I'll shut up.
Here we go.
Got everything?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Here, honey. An offering for the king.
See you later, Mom.
Listen to your teacher, okay? And, give the king my best.
Dance with an angel, Mom.
Yeah. Maybe we'll tango today instead of waltz. That's our way of saying goodbye. My husband is an Air Force pilot and refers to fighter planes as angels. When he'd go on a mission that kept him away from home, I'd tell him in frustration to go dance with his angels. Matilda grew up hearing this, and now she uses it all the time. There's a nice view of the King's Bridge from our house. That iron giant is the pride of Grace Maria, our capital city. In the old quarter of the city beyond the bridge, you can make out an ancient castle, which is even more famous than the bridge. My daughter Matilda is going there on a field trip today. In the throne room rests the Golden King. He's been smiling for a good 600 years now. The king was a gentle person who was a bit on the small side, but he crafted a giant suit of armor that convinced his enemies to surrender without a single fight. Afterwards, they found such warmth in his smile that they bowed down to him in humility. Anyway, that's how the story goes. His smiling face still touches the hearts of our people. The very face my daughter and the others got on a bus to see this morning. The song on the radio seems to be a perfect match for the sunny weather. What's happening? That awful sound and the shaking. Was that a blast of wind from an explosion? The castle disappeared behind a pillar of flame.
Yay, the cutscene finally ended. And here we are at Mission 1. A lot more cutscenes where that is. Of course, first mission has 3 quintillion cutscenes. Let you listen to the guy who gives the mission.
Attention all pilots. Our capital city, Grace Maria, is under attack by unknown aircraft. Damage from the attacks is widespread throughout the city. All planes scramble and intercept all threats immediately.
Oh, which plane to pick? A-10, fuck it, I'll go F-22, most likely, MOBIUS, maybe yellow, SU-33 yellow, Crimson Wing, ooh, extra weapons. Like I said, I bought damn near every plane. F-22 MOBIUS, because of Ace Combat 4, my favorite of the series if you haven't played it. Do it now, even though it's PS2, it's amazing. It's my favorite of the series. A lot of people say 4, but oh, well, cutscene. I got.
Airborne warning and control system ghost eye to all scrambling defense craft. The situation has not yet been ascertained. We must implement an emergency reformation. Follow your individual instructions. Garuda 1, you do not have a wingman. Let's see. Shamrock. Shamrock, are you alone too? Very well. As of now, you're Garuda 2. Okay. So I'm Garuda 2. Garuda 1, I've got your back. No time for introductions now, though. Go ahead and I'll follow your lead. Never was good with directions anyhow. Garuda Team, you are authorized to engage any hostile aircraft above Grace Maria. Roger that. May the Golden King smile upon us.
After epically swooping out of the sky, I take my F-22, which steers way too well, and just murder everybody in sight. Because I can. Crap, how much this thing rolls. Fox 2. Who would that be? Fox 3? I don't remember anymore. MOBIUS and MOBIUS.
Do whatever you can to fend off the invasion.
It's been a long time since I played this game, so if you see me floundering around like a retard, you know why. Oh, standard missile shit. Ah, come on, you bastard. Ah, fuck it. Just kill all of them. Fly faster! Use all the fuel! Use all the missiles.
All ships to terminate enemy forces over the bay.
This is for you, Sully. This is for you, and you're wanting to see something different. Come on, hit him, gun range, and see me flop around trying to shoot him. Yes, because I'm that good. Someone just kills him. No, I didn't, apparently. Shoot him! Shoot down all the planes! Oh yes, I'm not going for S rankings because I want to have this missions end in a decent time. Come on, turn faster. Alright, there you are. Time for you to die. Here, have a missile buddy. Break off, get somebody new. What do you mean hit? He didn't die? What the fuck do you mean hit? Alright, oh well, fuck it, I'll just kill somebody else in the meantime. Hello there, big buddy. Gun. Yes. Don't waste the missiles, just use the gun. There we go. More guns. Alright. New buddy. Here, have a missile. Out of my pure. Ah, crap. Screwed up in the steering. Oh well. Here. Have that buddy missile. Ah, crap. I suck at this now. Alright, gotta get better. There we go. That thing's gonna ruin his day. Yay! My missile buddy died. And shoot doesn't necessarily mean shoot gun, it means shoot missile because it's guaranteed to hit. But I like my guns. Come on. Gun range, yes. Eat it! Guess I'm not landing. That's why they put in ejector seats. Come on, get off my screen. Come on, go away. Rumble.
Watch your necks out there. Stick with
Come on, there we go.
and run them down.
Launch. Yes, Rumble is one of our channel members, and we like him very much, but still. You know, it's kind of distracting. Just like all the explosions. But oh well, explosions are awesome, so we can ignore them. Or can't ignore it, who cares? Special weapons for our special buddies. Come on over here, little boy. Oh yes, I do an inordinate amount of aileron rolls. Not barrel rolls. Or are they aileron rolls? They're elevator rolls. I don't remember anymore. It's been too long. But they're not barrel rolls. Barrel rolls are something completely different. I'm gonna have to look up terminology. So I'm not doing a barrel roll. I'm doing, I think it's an aileron roll. Haha, helicopters fly slow. Oh yes, blow them all up at once with my pro. Haha, line up to die. Did I miss one? Yes, I missed one. Well, not gonna miss this time. Oh god, I hate this part. More cutscenes, yay.
Strigan team, we are prepared to launch. Strigan leader to Agayan. We will commence mission operations once your delivery is complete. Attention all aircraft, we are ready for Nimbus launch. Begin the countdown.
Thruster ignition complete. Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire!
Engage the enemy at will following MOBIUS impact. Finish them off.
I love the Su-33. Why is it an enemy plane? Oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna see me herping with the A-10 a lot. Because I love the A-10. Granted, it's ground attack, but I'm probably gonna end up killing a lot of aircraft with it because I love it. If I ever become rich one day, could buy me an A-10.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Oh, come on. Yay, guns.
Damn it! What about our city? What about Grace Maria?
Just break off. The missile probably hit him.
What the hell was that?
Why did I just roll the opposite direction? Now that I think about it, that was stupid. Shoot! All the missiles! Ha 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 ha! This game was one of my favorites ever. I still play it a lot. Or I can't say I still play it a lot because obviously I haven't played it in a while because I fail horribly at steering this thing. Come on, which way do we come on? There we go. Which way do I want to go? And no matter which way I go, I'm screwed with missile warnings. The missiles are coming from all directions, not just right and left.
You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. Break away.
Should just use the CFA-44 and eliminate them all. Oh god, I gotta beat this game on Ace of Aces, or not Ace of Aces, the hardest mode again, so that way I can get the true CFA-44 because I glitched this thing. Or I didn't glitch it, I ended up breaking the file. So I don't have all the planes at the moment, but I did beat this game a couple of times on it. You're just gonna have to take my word at it. I know I'm gonna get trolled saying, haha, no, you're just saying that, but nah. At least in my memory I did, unless the government planted it. Yay, Mobius. Nice, great military. It's not that one. Yes, I'm very ADD today. The sky is purple. Yay! Mission accomplished.
Head for the rendezvous point.
Or is it?
We'll be back for you. Just a little longer. I promise.
Be back for who? Oh yes, I've played this, I know who, but I'm not going to ruin it for you. Skip the replay, you don't need to see it, you just saw me do it, so yeah. End of mission.
Our military has escaped destruction because of your
Yay,
valiant
B,
efforts
because I'm
on the
not aiming for
battlefield.
S.
But our capital, Grace Maria, has been temporarily occupied by Estevakian forces, and our central government has been usurped by them as well.
Yay.
The nation of Estevakia had declared war with our country, as it simultaneously launched a surprise attack on Grace Maria.
Yay.
In response, the Republic of Emeria's Political Council unanimously adopted a resolution of open war against the Federal Republic of Estevakia.
Yay.
Our forces remaining on the Emerian mainland are still fighting in desperation to protect our country.
Yay.
Once our intelligence has been sorted and confirmed, the Republic of Emeria's armed forces must immediately regroup and counterattack against the Federal Republic of Estevakia.
We're gonna
The
kill
beautiful
him.
country of Emeria belongs to us, and only us, the Emerian people.
Boo. Alright, more cutscenes.
Fire and smoke rises from the city before me. The King's Bridge is gone. Oh no. No! I vaguely hear a scream of terror that sounds much like my own voice from afar. I feel as though the Golden King's gentle smile is moving farther away from me. Every now and then, I'd tell my daughter the story of the night some years ago. A night when the sky was radiant with shooting stars. That night, your father and I made countless wishes together. An asteroid called Ulysses came into Earth's orbit and disintegrated into millions of pieces, which poured down on the land below. As we watched the shooting stars that night, fragments from the asteroid rained down on our eastern neighbor, Slovakia, damaging a great deal of their infrastructure and devastating their economy. Soon after, the news reported that their nation had fallen into a civil war, one that would last for years. Eventually, the internal strife was brought to an end when the generals came into power. In the midst of hardship, the citizens of Slovakia were convinced that the only way they could recover as a nation was to rely on a military government led by these generals. Before long, they went so far as to invade our nation, the Republic of Ameria. Our military was forced to retreat to Kesid, an island far to the west. My husband, a fighter pilot, also hasn't come home since. I walk on. I am unable to think. All I can do is follow the others. Ever since we came to the twisted remains of my daughter's school bus, my soul has left me. I am empty. Some of our tanks are parked at the approach to the bridge.
Let's pick up the pace, people! There's a train still running on the other side of the river. She goes all the way out to the edge of the border. We've got to blast this bridge before the enemy gets a hold of it. So move it or lose it, people!
Here I see the wreckage of a jet that was shot down. On what's left of the nose, I can make out some writing. Melissa. It's my name. What a cruel twist of fate for me to see this. My pilot husband, who had left for work that day with the same loving look on his face as always. He had painted my name on his angel. I go into the crowd on the train and endure 2 weeks of pure hell before finally ending up at a refugee camp at the border. I don't know any of the names on the list. My compatriots, who have now become refugees, gather around a single radio to listen to the broadcast. Even though the station is broadcasting out of Grace Maria, occupying forces have taken complete control of the airwaves. The enemy must have completely overtaken our capital, Grace Maria.
And although newer parts of the city have suffered considerable damage, the castle and a significant section of the old quarter have escaped relatively unscathed.
The castle's okay.
However,
Thank God.
the announcer went on to say that our castle was robbed of countless antiquities that once were elaborately displayed in our castle. Stripped bare.
As the Slovakian military literally been reduced to a slum. Step on up here, little girl. What do you have to say about all this?
Go dance with the angels, mister.
My ears were not deceiving me. That voice belonged to my daughter, Matilda.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Wojciech of the Estovakian Air Force. I arrived on a train to Grace Maria. To my detriment, I sustained a leg injury in the early stages of the war, relegating me to ground duty. I am now working as an intelligence officer for the Air Force. The ceiling has collapsed in the central station. From there, the city appears resigned to its fate beneath the Estovakian flag. What a pitiful sight. But at least there are no craters to mar the land. They are lucky in that sense.
Dance with the angels.
There goes my spare clothing. They will not be so lucky with these documents. What a miserable city this must be, with their children in such a state. The fine works of art, once displayed in this castle, were completely gone before the occupation forces arrived. Even the ancient armor of the Golden King, the collective heart and soul of the city's people, along with the crown, have disappeared without a trace. I must relay this unfortunate information back to the generals in my country. They were quite fond of those antiquities.
This is where we will begin next time. Sorry for all the cutscenes, but I'm assuming you want the story too. So yeah, signing off. This is IR Smart playing